5:55. But I'm gonna give it a little minute before I get into that. I'm not gonna really stay here long or on live for that long for today. So, for those who are tuning in, welcome. Feel free to hit that like button and that subscribe button and comment. Hello, how are you? Um, so, also, I do accept donation. If you're feeling generous, send a blessing. My information is underneath the video, and you can also shoot me a text if you want to do a one-on-one call, like one-on-one phone call or like a text message. So, all right, I'm gonna try to grab a couple of objects if you really want to tune in and tap in what I'm about to do. I'm about to do like a clairvoyant type of test. It's gonna be in like a kind of like almost feel like you're watching a movie, or like if you're lucid or if you're astral projecting in it. So I'm gonna need you to have a couple of things. Have an object that can represent your future, and have a notebook and a pen. Hello, welcome. Appreciate the love. I send it back to you as well. Um, so, like I said, for those who are just coming in, if you're watching this live, you can also just test this out too. Not watching this live, you can also just, I don't know, just watch or pick up on it. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you came. I don't know how to like do these intros, and like honestly, I really don't. I'm kind of bad at it. So, yes, those are just coming in. We're doing a clairvoyant test. It's gonna feel like a movie or like a TV show. It depends on what we see. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions of what I see in the vision, but y'all gonna put some of the pieces together for me. So if you need the time to tap in into my energy, um, remind you I'm a dark and light empath, so I do need to clear out my chakra, and I am having some problems behind closed doors. So I'm working on it. So don't don't fear the vision, or don't fear me. I have good intentions. So yeah, if you need a moment, take a moment. Grab a piece of paper, grab your notebook, grab an object that represents your future. See, I got this from a real place. You have to have an object that's from the real place, but if you don't, just have a representation of it, like a replica. Like, I got this in New York because I was traveling in New York and I was living there for like 3 months. So I had got this as a souvenir to remind myself that this is where I kind of want to start, or have like a foundation on my future, if it makes sense. It's just like a step process. So yeah, if you have like a souvenir that represents that, like a real one or a replica, grab it, and it will help you kind of stay grounded in reality once you try to tap into something that you're unfamiliar with. It's like a protection to keep you grounded. So this scene, we are in a white box, and in this white box, it's light, it's lit, but we don't know. We're stepping into darkness. We can't really tell if it's lit up just yet. So we gotta kind of figure out how to turn on the lights in the box. Does it even have a light switch, or do we create a light switch, or do we turn it on within our thought process, or what we feel? So how to do that is, you tell me, how do you create light? from vision? How do you focus your intentions on creating light? What creates light, if you know in a scientific way, or if you know in a spiritual way, like using vision or using science with vision? So ask yourself this: how do you turn on an empty room that you don't know where you are in? What makes up? How do you turn on the light? If you want to get a crack at that answer, how do you create light from vision? Sound, yes, most definitely. When God created the earth, right? He said what? The first thing he said, "Let there be light." What are we letting the light in from? What type of sound? Like once you start to like get an idea like where sound is processed, then you start to understand like where your intention goes, because you gotta have words with sound behind the meaning. Like you gotta have vision with it. So that's how I look at it. So in this white box, we learn now that is on. So what else do we see? Do we see people? Do we see objects? Do we see furniture? What do we see? Or is it just empty? We need to like start thinking outside of the box while we're inside of the box. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. It's about tapping into reality within real time and tapping in outside of self within real time. Air and space. So you just completely see nothing. Just air and space. Do you think you can create something within that box just from your mind? You see lightning? Oh, okay, that's true because I am playing thunder sounds right now in my headphones. So that's probably what you're tuning into right now. I'm focusing on the thunder and lightning to create the box. So you see thunder and lightning, okay? So is it daytime or nighttime in it? Because it sounds to me we might be outside within this box. But where are we? I can give y'all a minute if y'all want to answer it. Where do you think we are if it's raining right now? Are we at like a building? Are we trying to go somewhere? It's day. AM or PM? How would you know? Are you asking your higher self in that particular time and moment, or are you just performing off what you see in reality right now? We looking outside a window. PM. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting somewhere. So now, inside this building, does it look like we could be at a train station? Like we're looking at like all the places, the locations to see what's available, and how many are there, if you can see. Correct. That's good. Okay, you can see that. So now I want you to pay attention to, yes, that's what I'm about to ask you next. Where are we traveling to? Like, what is our destination? What are we trying to accomplish to get to? Does it feel like we are going to, like, New York City, Las Vegas, or something? I don't know. And those that are participating, feel free to, if you, even after this live, you can still try to participate if you want to. Um, a new world. In this new world, is it the future or the past? Does it look futuristic? Because if you chose, well, I'm gonna wait till you reply. Does it look futuristic? Are we in the past or are we in the future? Or in the present moment? Does it look modern? Futuristic, correct? Yes. So now that we see that we're going into the future, how, what created that future? Who created it? Or who created that world? Can we see anybody like having an odd, like doesn't feel like they're supposed to be here, or like not really human, not really, what are they? Or like what created it? Like, could this be like a particular memory instead of a event? Does it feel like a memory or event or a dream or a current dream that somebody might have? So we need to like really try to like think out of the norm. Literally think outside of the box. Think what created the box. It's an event slash dream, but to who? To what exactly? Is it someone we know? Is it an entity or a deity or what? Was it programmed into that matrix at that time? Or was it created out of trauma, out of heartbreak? Because to me, it seems like this thing is trying to land somewhere, travel somewhere. Me? You say me? Okay, okay. Yeah. It took, I'm about to ask you how long did it take me to create? now, now, in this particular time, do I look like me or do I look like a version of me in a different time? Like, do like I look like this? Like I have the same future of this face, but like everything else is completely different, like from fashion to how I guess, posture myself. I don't know. So, do you think that the train could represent a portal, like in going somewhere? Yeah, I can see that. I can see why you say that. It's just like, are we trying to complete a mission? Like, what is the mission? Like, is this future like apocalyptic? Or is it like a calm, steady future, like a real society? And then if you say it's a real society, and the society, they have natural herbs and natural food, natural resources. Hello, how are you? I'm good. Thanks for joining in. And if you're wondering what we're doing like a clairvoyant test right now. Right now, we are. If you come back and rewatch, you will see what we do. Yeah, sure, we're good friends. Welcome, welcome on in. So, um, I'm in Atlanta. What city are you from or in? That's what's up. Welcome, fam. So, let me get back to the story. So, we're on this train, and it seems like we're going somewhere. We're in the future, right? Hello, welcome, and we're in the future. So, in this future, you kind of see an avatar that's similar to me, but we don't know if this future is apocalyptic or if it's like whatever type of event you think it could be, like a war event or something. So, I want you to think about the feeling of the place. Like, what do she feels like? Is she angry? Is she upset? Yes, that's true. But what does she feels like? Like, is she upset about something? Is she trying to travel to um, a safe place, or like what? We gotta think about like these type of things. Like, why is she not okay with the reality she's in now? Satisfied? She looks satisfied, right? So, I know about the geometric symbols. I used to draw them a lot when I was younger. I still tend to like draw them like every now and then when I'm like just writing. But yeah. Let's get back to the story. So she's satisfied. So it should. Is she satisfied that she's going to a familiar home, a home that she can recognize? or a future that she can recognize. And in this future, are there good people around her? Does she have a family? I'm gonna give y'all a minute to answer. And then if you want to send a donation, feel free to send a donation at my Cash App. The follower Lavender is also underneath the video. Whatever blessing you send me, I'll send back to you 3 times. Well, honestly, I appreciate it. So, like, in this future, she's trying to find a familiar home. So, in this vision, what I see a possibly like a lover and a child. I don't know. Tell me what y'all see. But where did we arrive to? Sorry to interrupt, but can you tell me, if you have time, how to manifest a person or situation? Can you email me? Because I want to know why you want to know that. Because it's it's gonna be good and bad karma when you do that. So it depends on your intuition on how you try to manifest that. Because remember, sound has frequency. Words really do matter. My email is myeshia.thomas95@gmail.com. MYESHIATHOMAS 95@gmail.com. You can also reach me on my cell. Is underneath the video. Just shoot me a text first if you want to do a one-on-one call. Honestly, because I have to tell you a particular time when I'm available. Reality is just like weird right now. The shift dynamic, I guess. Going into like a paradox in between my future and then past at the same time. That's why I got this object to keep reminding myself about my future. Like that's where I want to be and not to get lost. So I'm trying to keep coming up here to do these type of exercise so that we don't get lost within our future. If I gotta use me as an example to help y'all, I do not mind. But just know I'm working on myself. I am doing shadow work to let go of certain things in order to get to my future. Because I manifest a specific amount of money before I know it. I put my mind to it and I can manifest a situation. I mean, I can tell you it's not possible. That's, it's hard to explain that. Like, it's impossible, but it's possible. Like, whatever you put your mind to and what you want to manifest, it will actually come into fulfillment. So, yeah. Just have good intentions behind when you try to like manifest a certain person. If you want to truly manifest a good loving partner, don't manifest a reflection of you because you might not like the reflection that you get from you because you didn't really truly sat down and actually talk to yourself about why you don't like certain things. So then that person is gonna do things that you don't like. So I'm learning from experience, like honestly. So be careful what you think about yourself because it might reflect on somebody else in reality. You're a Capricorn. If you want like a reading or something, I can do that, but just shoot me an email. But I don't know what you mean, how relates to what. I could probably like answer it later, like once I get some and downloads. So I'll keep that question in the back of my mind. Compatibility. You have to really, you can just Google that. It's all on Google. Or like, just Google what Capricorn compatibility. It depends on your date of birth. Whatever your date of birth and your life path and who can match with you, that's how you know. You just gotta do a bunch of research. Look up like natal charts, birth charts. I'm just now getting into natal charts. It's so hard to read, but I'm understanding it. I'm like, okay. I just gotta put in my own perspective of like how I see it. Cause like right now we're in a time of Aquarius and Pluto. There's a lot of lessons already within Pluto entering in Aquarius, and I'm not sure if I'm passing them all, but I'm trying. I'm trying, I guess. Just give me 1 second. Just leave it there. I'm kind of busy right now. Appreciate it. But yeah. There is a lot of factors, so I'm actually no, I'm always okay. Well, that's good to know. I guess I don't know how to respond to that. I lost a little focus. I was like that distracted me. But yeah. So I'm gonna be on here for like a couple more minutes to kind of like finish off this visual test. So now that we're in the future and we kind of see the boy and the sun, like, are we like in like, is our body like, is our avatars like human? What do we really look like? We look alien. Okay, we kind of. What type of aliens? Is it like the play aliens or the Martians or the Anunnakis or what? What type of alien race are they from? Or they North mythologic or what? Because we're saying that this is like a dream type of event, like reality event, like a event dream. And I'm trying to figure out, did it already happen or is it the past or is it still another part of a different future from a different parallel universe? Are we on Earth or are we somewhere else? Because, like, we could really take this visual one step at a time because I don't have to do it all in one setting. It's like, for me, when I tap in and tap out, it's like pausing a movie. I can pause where I need to be at and then tap back in when I need to, when I don't, or like when I need to. I don't know why I still, I was struggling so hard to say it. Like, just say it, nigga. Damn. I don't know. Okay. So we're bluish with a crown. Okay, so we could be like royal, like, I guess, king and queens. Yeah, like, yeah, or another vision, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it might happen when I tap in and tap out. It will literally like try to match what's going on. It's like, oh, she's gone. Okay, never mind. She's here. It's like an on and off switch thing. And I don't know how to put these into terms, and I can just describe it to y'all, and then y'all can kind of help me figure out. Y'all saw that, right? The flickering lights. That's been happening lately. Like everywhere I go, I'm like, damn. But anyway, see what I mean? They do it to show you that I keep tapping in and tapping out. I'm like, you're here, but you're not here, but then you're there, but then you're here. So it's like, that's why I'm trying to come up here when I get these visions. I'm going to need y'all to help me. I think we're pure energy at the root. Yes, that's true. We are pure energy, and then we also have dark energy. So, we kind of need to recognize one another and be one. Yep, it's the yin and the yang. You figure out if you're the yin or if you're the yang. If you're darkness or if you're light first. And I do have a video about I didn't make a video just yet, but about why dark empaths are so misunderstood. I might go into depth with that because I realized we misunderstood ourselves what is dark and what is light, what we consider evil and evil and good. Yep. You see a galaxy. I don't know, get into that. But you either die a hero or live a long enough to become the villain. That's me. That's where I'm at. I'm in my Joker era. Like, it's so bad. It's bad, but it's good. It's good. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I don't know. I put on the Joker mask sometimes. Sometimes I'm Harley Quinn, sometimes I'm the Joker. I can see both sides. And I tend to be more Harley Quinn at most than when I am being my Joker. When my Joker's not around, I gotta be my Joker. So I'm like, who is Harley Quinn without her Joker? Honestly, I don't have one. That makes me like unprotected out here, like spiritually. And I know for look, I know it sucks. Well, yeah, you got to. That's what I've been doing. Like in my mind, I visualize swords, and then I be coming at bitches like bitches and niggas. I'm like, you not gonna fuck with me. Like, no, just be yourself. And I'm tired of like just hiding, so that's why I'm coming up here more. I guess. I'm like, I hate when I hide. I'm like, ugh, stop hiding. There's nothing wrong with you. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow or later on tonight. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. And we can finish up this little thing. Ninja Turtles. That was good, bro. You're not to mess with. Your darkness is ouch. There's nothing wrong with you. Thank you. Same thing goes to you. I don't know if I read. Yeah, I guess I read that correctly. But yeah, same thing goes to you. Not read it correctly, but understood it correctly. I was like, are you okay? Not to you, but to myself. I guess. But I'll catch y'all next time. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. I do accept donations. Everything is underneath the video, including my email. If you want to send me a text, if you want to do a one-on-one phone call, just let me know. Send a text first. Don't just call me first. I gotta let you know. So, alright. Bye.